Jordyn, how important was it for you guys to close that one out for Quandre after he got hurt?
Oh, that was important. Right after Quandre got carted off, kind of just gathered the defense around and said, man, we got to finish this for him. Anybody who knows Quandre, you know he's a hell of a competitor. The guy cares so much, you know. If it's anybody that's held me accountable this year, it's been Quandre. He's been like a second coach on the field for me, and so it sucks seeing him go down. And so that just made everybody kind of fight a little bit harder towards the end.
Did you say gathered you guys up?
Say it again.
You said somebody gathered you up and said to win it for him?
Yeah, I just gathered the defense up right before we, got on to the next play.
How stunned were you by that hold on that?
I was stunned. I didn't see the actual, play, but I looked down at him and I seen everybody else's reaction. I got a peep at his foot, I think ankle or whatever. It looked bad, and so it always sucks to go down in such tragic injuries, and especially in the last game. And so I feel for him right now. I haven't got a chance to talk to him, but I just I'm praying for him and his family.
This season obviously didn't end the way you guys wanted it, or go the way you wanted it to overall, but to finish the way you did these last couple of weeks, how important is that for you guys going into the offseason?
That was huge. Like I said last time, it was important for me to, get my best foot forward, and then, the guys around to go ahead and finish this thing the right way. It was a rough season, ups and downs, but looking towards the future, this is good momentum going into the offseason.
Without Bobby Tiss, what was it like? I know you did most of the game the other day as well, but without having Bobby the whole week and not playing today, what was it like?
Yeah, it's still a little foreign, my first 2 years, it's always been Bobby in the middle, making the calls, calling the shots, making plays, and not to have him today or last week. It's been a little new. But like I said last week, I thought Cody stepped in and he handled his own, and I've been proud of him the way he's been playing, and so.
Franchise record for tackles, I think you're at 183. So what does that mean to have that record?
It's a little bittersweet. I know if Bobby was still playing, he'll still hold it, and so. I feel like it wasn't a fair shot, but I thank God anyways, for, accomplishing that. But credit goes to the D-line and all the guys around.
How do you assess this second season of yours, Jordyn?
I thought it was a good season of growth. It was a lot of learning curves that I had to learn this year. I thought I grew just as the season went on. And so that's what I want to continue to do, in the offseason and just try to take it the next step.
Is there an area in particular you want to take a next step at?
Everything, man. From the run game, from the pass game to, getting picks, getting sacks, all those things, man. I want to improve my overall game.
You say Quandre's a guy who really holds you accountable. What does that look like?
What does that look like? Yelling. Quandre will yell at you, and he'll say some hurtful things, but knowing him, it's all out of love, and it's just because he wants you to get better, you know what I'm saying? And so I think he's been a huge part of my success as well, just having that voice behind me, letting me know, hey, man, look out for this, look out for that. And so it sucks seeing him go down, but I know he'll bounce back.
Anything else? Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.